How come some people really seem to struggle to achieve things in their lives? Hi, I'm Richard Reed, and one thing that I've realised is that a lot of people who struggle to do something or learn something or even become something they want to be don't actually accept partly or all of their own personal responsibilities. Well, what do I mean by that? Well, perhaps if we break it down a little and you're struggling to achieve things, you may recognise something that just with a little bit of attention will get you to where you want to be, and you'll realise what's been letting you down in the past. Now, the first thing that you need to accept as a responsibility is aim. You need to know where you're going. You need to know what you're aiming for. You need to know what you want, what it is you want to learn, what it is you want to become. If you don't know that, then somebody else will decide for you. And if they do, the outcome won't be yours. And that's possibly why you're not getting what you want. The second is attention. Once you know where you're aiming, you must give it attention. Quite obviously, of course, if you don't give it attention and somebody else gives it attention or more attention than you, then the same thing will happen. We've all been in a project meeting, perhaps where we've brought something to the table and somebody else has decided they're going to pay much more attention to it than you because it was just something perhaps you kind of wanted to do but weren't that bothered about. And they've jumped on it. And all of a sudden, it's no longer your plan anymore. It's nothing like what you wanted. And again, you haven't achieved what you wanted to do. The third thing is attitude. Now, most things we want to do actually involve other people. We have to involve other people. And if we've got an attitude that stinks, do you think we're going to get the cooperation to get us what we want? Absolutely not. If you sit there going, well, I don't really know, I don't really care, I don't know if I want to be here, I don't like you, I don't like you, I want to do something else, then it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what attention you pay, and it doesn't matter if you know exactly where you're aiming. If your attitude stinks, you're not going to get anywhere either. The fourth thing is affection. Now, you've got to have affection and the right affections about what you want to do. You've got to be passionate about what you bring to the table. You've got to love what you do. If it's like, well, I've kind of got to do this because I have to, do you think it's going to work? Something that you want, that you tell yourself that you absolutely desire, you must be passionate about. You must love. You can't say you really, really desire to do this. You really, really would love to have this if you can't feel those affections for what you're trying to do. And the fifth thing, and not surprisingly, that begins with A too, is something that if you don't do, you're never ever going to get where you want. Because the fifth thing, not surprisingly, is action. Now, it doesn't matter if you're really passionate and you've got all the affection for whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter whether you've got a great attitude. It doesn't matter whether you pay it more attention than everybody else in the room, ever. And it doesn't matter that you really know exactly what you're aiming for. Of course, if you don't take action, you still won't get to where you want to go. As I say, I'm Richard Reed. If you're struggling to get something new, something off the ground, perhaps you're struggling to learn something, become something, have a think about whether you're accepting your own personal responsibilities. Because if you're not, or even just part of them, you're going to find it really hard to get where you want to be. Please find me on Facebook, leave me a comment below this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'd like you to get in touch with me and so we can speak very, very soon. Take care.